Hello? Is everything working? Interesting random choice in music today for the stream. Let's see if the stream actually has the right title thumbnail. I don't know why, but whenever I go to... it's youtube.com/live streaming. As soon as I click that link, it just immediately makes a stream. I don't get a chance to make the title or thumbnail. It just does the previous one. I don't know how to fix that. So my Discord keeps getting ghost pinged with streams that are old. but it is a new stream. Okay, good. The title and thumbnail are correct this time. Well, there was a ghost ping for like a second, and those of you with notifications on probably saw it, but most algorithm people did not see that, and that is good. Is Twitch working? The notification says 30 after dark. Okay, good. That's kind of what it always is on Twitch. I should probably start doing that again, where I like do the main like 4 or 5 hours on the other platforms and then just turn off the YouTube one so people don't get bored and then just go to Twitch for the rest of the stream. I like that pattern from last time. And then there's the Twitch notification on Discord. See, everything is right in the world, except for the ghost ping. Sorry about that. In order to get more comfortable with streaming again, I need to do it more frequently. And this time, I just kind of press the button and hope for the best. And so far, nothing's gone wrong, so that's good. Any tips for getting back into SkyBlock? Do a grind you don't hate. So probably foraging right now. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on, I have a thing I need to... let me be a good streamer and do what I promised I would. See my members, filter, current level... Thank you to Crazy Kid for being the one and only person with botnet general or leader, in his case leader, for 56 months. If you want a special shout out at the start of every stream, then you should do that. But I'd probably, if I was you, wait a couple weeks, verify that I'm actually going to keep streaming again. I don't blame you for not having YouTube members. I've been a bad streamer, but we're getting back into it. we do be on our return arc. Crazy Kid to go, honestly. The real MVP. I would have started the stream a little earlier, but I was kind of getting into a debate on Twitter with a bunch of people that completely misunderstood my statement, which, you know, that's usually how it goes. A bunch of anti-AI art people were fighting me for something I never said. I'm also not a fan overall of AI art. I like the other kinds, though. You know, medicine, that's pretty good. Code, it's great. But yeah, people think I'm a fan of AI art, but I'm not. Anyways, it's a very touchy subject, but I will make very clear that I am sad for my artist friends. I get it. But at the same time, we can't just not advanced AI. You know, it'd be kind of nice to have a car that drives itself. That's AI. It's nice to fold proteins automatically and make medicines that never existed before. That's AI, you know. We have to be more specific with which ones we hate. They have to be rage baiting? Nah, they're virtue signaling. They want the internet to think they're good people, and that's their only goal. And the conversation started with the environment, which is so stupid because, like, if you've been watching this stream since it started like 3 minutes ago, you've already used more electricity than like 100 ChatGPT prompts. So, like, I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, that's enough of that. Yes, it is time to play the game. Let's do it. Are you guys ready? I think we're all ready. Oh, you didn't see that. Hey guys, I'm back for another stream, and welcome to Hypixel SkyBlock. Sorry, you saw the back of one of my monitors. I have it nestled in like a little gap between the monitors, the face cam. But hi, I'm back. I said I was going to stream again the day after the first stream, but it's 2 days later because it's been a long time since I've streamed. I have to get back into the swing of things. So here we are. Day 2 of the Foraging update. I've done a little bit of off-camera grinding, but we didn't lose any content, okay? So, don't worry about that. I didn't... Liars, cheaters, stealers. No, we are fine. It was the smallest amount. I almost said mined and then farmed. Neither of those. I foraged a little bit of fig tree because there's an axe I wanted to get for this stream. So let's immediately go into the game. Welcome back to SkyBlock. Oh, I gotta turn on my stream labels. Thank you for the membership, Lothair, for 39 months in a row. La Zicule, thank you for the Prime sub. Tendies, thank you for the membership on YouTube as well. Kimmy D2007, thank you for the T1 Twitch sub. Candy Cane Chaos for the Prime sub. You guys are crazy already. Oh my god. Hasn't even been 5 minutes and you're sending me all this money. I really appreciate it. I've been saying Bestcentennial for years, but I know it's like Best and Steel. I know. I'm sure you know I know. But thank you, Bestcentennial, for the T1. 31 months, too. Over 4 years on YouTube and over 2.5 years on Twitch. Let's go. Oh, yeah, honestly, that's... You guys have been around for so long. I need to actually give you the content that you subscribed for. Now that Hypixel's finally done it. We have updates. And finally, North Dragoon, thank you for the 34 months of Botnet Initiate. Much appreciated. What is happening? SkyBlock. So, let me show you what happened. I discovered the hunting toolkit. You can put tools in it. I did that off camera. I had, what is it? Like 6 items that were clogging my inventory. I just threw them all in here. Again, this is coded the exact same as my suggestion for the farming tools. So they need to copy paste this so that you can have all your farming tools in one slot. Hypixel, please. Please. I actually, like, you've already done the hard part. You can store items in an item and then hot swap them with a shift right click, which I don't think any farming tool has any action associated with. Like, it's the easiest W ever. Anyways, that's the thing I did. Let me check my to-do list because I put down what happened incidentally there. I got a foraging level. That's a thing. We hit foraging 40. Only 20 more levels to go because foraging 60. Oh, okay. I also said that I collected the fig, right here. Oh, nope. Right here. In order to make a certain item we're going to get into later. And along the way, I also hit Heart of the Forest 3. And I think that's everything. I think that's everything. For now. Well, it's not everything. It's everything except for one thing. So I guess let's warp to Galatea. Here we are. Now I want to show you something kind of insane. Shards. I went into my storage on the private island, and if any of you guys remember, I had at this point probably like 5 or 6 double chests full of items with attributes. There were a lot of leftover gas cloaks, magma necklaces, the other 2 that I'm forgetting right now. they all had a bunch of attributes on them. I saved them anticipating something like this was going to happen like over a year and a half ago at this point. And I've just been holding on to them. I had a few double chests full of random Kudra armors, and I salvaged everything. Also, it turns out attribute shards, like the old ones, Prismarine, turned into a bunch of heads. So that was interesting looking in my ender chest. But look at all of this. And most importantly, right here, you have 558 shards across 40 different families. 40 different attributes that are not maxed out yet. That is insane. Now, I'm curious. What's that going to do to my sweep? I think that has something to do with sweep, right? 88.65? Maybe I'm... It's going to give me a lot of SkyBlock XP. That I know. We just skipped the SkyBlock level. Oh my god. I haven't done that in forever. We just blasted past level 460. That's insane. Wow. Wow, wow. That was a lot. That was a lot of progress. I also got 2 hunting levels. Not bad. Oh, the cloak probably updated. Yes. It did. Why am I getting hurt? What? Am I taking suffocation damage in a fence? What is this block? What is this? Why am I dying of suffocation damage? I don't know. You should have saved some? Nah. Nah. We need to max it all out for the SkyBlock XP anyways. I'm just gonna have to... Someone said it's 500 hours of hunting. I hope not. And if it is, then I'm hoping it overlaps with a lot of the stuff I have to do anyways, like Kudra, which I believe some of them do. Some bestiary grinding. So I'm hoping... That's a lightning rod. Oh. Interesting. Are you still on BLC? Yes. They have... it has updated to 1.21. And most of the mods are working. There's a few that are a bit brokey. Like if I press F1... Some of my UI elements don't go away. That's a bug. Searching in the lore of items doesn't work right now. So if I were to, like, search for sharp, it doesn't work. So there's a few little details that are a bit broken, but Soupy knows about it and is working on it. So, yes. I spent 1,000 hours chopping trees. May be a possibility, unfortunately. Oh, don't tell me that, bro. Don't tell me that. People already have hunting 50? Good. That that means it could be speed ran, which means I won't have to dedicate stupid amount of hours in my life to it, to SkyBlock yet again. But for right now, we're going to dedicate a reasonable amount of hours. So I think the first thing I want to do is /recipe fig. Hunting only goes to 25. What? 25? Weird. Is that the first non-cosmetic skill to max at 25? Weird. Anyways, recipe fig. We are going to make the... I know you can't see it because my face is in the way. Hold on. How do I... That did not work. My stream deck... Oh, it did work that time. There we go. Hold on. Let me try again. Chat. That covers most of it. This is a new axe. It does 7 sweep, but it gives you 20 if you break enough logs. And I'm going to immediately upgrade it to this. The splitter, which has 24 sweep plus 20 with the ability. So 44 sweep. And there's a few other things I want to add to it to get it even higher. So we are going to retire the tree capitator, unfortunately. It is time. Oh, wait, we can't do it. We don't have sticks. Don't have stick. No, we can take care of that. All right. 2 sticks. Let's try that again. And now we have the hue. Wait, what? Excuse me? Did I just dupe sticks? What just happened? It did not consume them. Oh, I made 4. I'm stupid. It's been way too long. Oh my god. I'm so stupid. Can you tell I haven't been playing a lot of Minecraft this past week? Anyways, boom. That is the splitter. Very good. Now, let's immediately upgrade it. Give it a few enchantments. I went and grabbed Absorb from the bit shop with Elizabeth. Spent some... That's another one of the bad line bugs. that one's really scary, actually. If Hypixel does that thing where it, like, bugs out the item for a second, you just chuck it on the floor. So that one's kind of bad. That's actually pretty bad. So, again, Soupy's aware of that one. I just have to be very careful not to... If I'm in the inventory, I should not be over the edge. Anyways. Anvil. We're going to give Absorb to our tree cap, as well as our splitter. And on top of that, I have a few other items. Let's see. Where did I put it? Ah, right here. I also... Here's all the stuff I got when getting the fig for this. It's such a weird word to say. I got 7 sweep boosters, which that reminds me. Let's take one. 3 first impression books, 2 missile books. According to the subreddit, they all suck. So, whatever. We also have some perfect citrine here, which I am going to use. So, /hex. We throw that in there. Let's throw toil. We don't have one of these yet, so don't worry about that. But we're gonna get a toil log applied. There we go, toil fig stone splitter. Next, we recombobulate. Oh, we can put power scrolls on it. That doesn't matter. Next. Oh. Oh, you can do a bunch of boosters on it. Do they stack? Oh. Interesting. Okay, let's do sweep booster then. They do stack. Oh, that's not bad. I'm looking forward to that. You can add stars. And the stars do give you sweep. I'm guessing it's what? Forest essence. I'm not sure what else I could spend that on yet, so I think I'm gonna hold off for right now. I should probably give this thing efficiency now. Efficiency 5. I don't think any of these other ones matter. I mean, arcane maybe, but you don't even smack things with an axe that way. There's an essence shop at the tower. It's worth to 5-star it. You need 30,000 to max it. Ugh. Add Silex to it. Would that help me at all? Probably not, considering it's mining speed, right? I mean, if it does help, I'll do it, but... Now, is that it? Ultimate enchants. We have missile, first impression. Interesting. I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, the gemstones, right. Okay, we need some fine gems. I swear, dude, I better have some. Please do not make me go mining right now. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, starring it's worth it. It's not hard to get forest essence. All right. You know what? Real quick, we're gonna add some stars with what we have. Oh, I've just 5-starred it. Sure. Which, by the way, now we have 36.4 sweep versus 25 with the tree cap. But I need to go mining. That's so lame. All right, BRB. We're gonna go to the freaking Dwarven mines. Do I even bother with the equipment? Yes, I should. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I'm a little thrown off by how everything looks different in the update, but we'll get used to it. Alright, tree cap we can put away for now. And drill. And everyone's gonna be like, wait, I thought this was supposed to be a foraging stream. I know. Warp. Camp. That's what it was. Why'd you apply absorb on tree cap? Someone said it's still best on the park islands, and I'm gonna need a lot of the regular wood types in order to make wooden singularities for Blaze Slayer stuff, so it's vaguely kind of useful a little bit. Should I be using Glacial Golem? No, I think that's in the actual mine shafts. I also recommend getting as many shards as possible. For you, it shouldn't be hard to get at least one of all 150. I mean, probably. Are you going to use a texture pack for 121? Yeah, we're going to have to work on that. If somebody is willing, it would be really sick if someone made like a 30virus pack for 121 onwards. So, like, basically, right, the recipe for 30virus texture pack is just faithful with a few additions. So the problem is there's a lot of new blocks now, and I'm sure faithful is still around, probably. But if someone could throw that together, I will shout you out for sure. Don't distribute your pack. I'd rather want vanilla. I like faithful, man. It's a good one. I like it. But yeah, modern 30virus pack would be sick. Someone did make one a while ago. I believe it was Motor, which is now staff on Hypixel, actually. But that was for several updates ago, and a lot of it still didn't transfer for some reason. The textures. But yeah, I just want the same experience as before, but with the new blocks, I guess, also having been changed. What can I say? I'm a guy that doesn't like change. Once I pick something, I stick with it for freaking ever. Like this texture pack I've had since 2017. How do you just know people? I mean, making content, you know. Like, most of the people that I interacted with at VidCon knew me from my SkyBlock stuff. But also a surprising addition was my programming thing. I think if you just make stuff that's really cool, people will just want to know you, is what I've realized. Like, a lot of my networking when I was at VidCon was talking about my code stuff, which is my literal hobby. Like, I haven't really done anything super marketable, so to speak. Also, us content creators are like horribly socially inept, and we can only find companionship amongst each other most of the time. So we are very quick to make friends with other content creators. So that helps a lot. Build and they will come, pretty much. Like, I'm sure if someone had zero reputation whatsoever and then just produced an incredible like game out of nowhere, they'd probably be able to make friends almost immediately from that audience of the game. Or people that just appreciate what the game is. What'd you play before SkyBlock? I like how someone on YouTube and Twitch asked that at the exact same time. Before SkyBlock, I did mod packs. I mean, I was mostly playing Survival Island, which was a vanilla Let's Play series with Anthony. Had like 400 something episodes. It was insane. But before, well, kind of with Survival Island, I was doing mod packs. Like, one of my favorite was Hexit. That was a great pack. Blightfall was not a very long series, but I enjoyed the experience quite a lot. Space Astronomy was fine. It was okay. Forever Stranded was really good. I played that one with Blizzard. I do kind of miss mod packs as a topic on YouTube. Also, that I apologize for that stupid wind sound. I don't know how to turn it off. Yeah, I know. It's nice tree chopping. But I don't know. Oh, you know, Underground Survival was great. I love that pack. What was that other one? Feed the Beast. I like Feed the Beast as well. ThirtyVirus upload when we need Beat Saber. I don't know if that'll ever come back. It's recording Beat Saber is the sort of thing that you set up and then come back to a few months later and everything's broken. You have to do it again. And it's so annoying. Any other game? The problem is there's not a lot of games I like. I'm very picky. Although, if you're looking for new games, I think the best person to go to is someone that's super picky, because they will find the diamond in the rough. And there's a few. I've been playing, in like February and March, I played a ton of Stalker 2. Excellent game. I want to probably go back and play the old ones as well. It's like, imagine Fallout if it took place in Ukraine, and instead of the entire world being blown up, it's like the zone around Chernobyl being irradiated with like monsters and stuff. And the rest of the world just moves on. So it's like this legal gray zone where like anything can happen. People sneak in, and it's just, it's great. I do quite enjoy the experience from Stalker 2. You'd like Metro? I have heard people say that, yeah. I'm gonna have to try Metro. But yeah, it's like a post-apocalypse RPG kind of thing. Like standard progression, you know, you find better gear, upgrades, level up everything, and do quests. It's my jam for sure. Not as deep lore-wise as something like Fallout, but very fun to play. Will you ever start an Iron Man? Look at my sidebar, my guy. Shadows of Chernobyl's goated. That's the game in Stalker series everyone loves in Eastern Europe. I'm kind of holding off until there's like a remaster, which I think they did do recently, but it had mixed reviews, so I don't know. I'm kind of waiting still on a more complete experience. I am thrown off a little bit by the jank of the older games. Alright, recipe. Citrine. That's 36. How much do we need? Please tell me it's 20 per slot. Oh, it's 20 and 40. Okay. That's not that bad. We're almost done, actually. Like 2/3 of the way, basically. Oh, by the way, Nextrius. I don't know if I said that right. Thank you for the Prime sub. And Mateo Lepegace. I definitely said that wrong. Thank you for the Prime sub. And at that Lydian fan, thank you for the YouTube member. ODQCK, thank you for the Prime. Thank you, thank you. Have you played Deltarune? No. I haven't even played Undertale, but I've seen a full playthrough. I know all the lore. It is quite a good game. Let's see, what's another game I really liked? I tried playing, what was it, SpongeBob, the Cosmic Shake. I was really happy with Battle for Bikini Bottom Hydrated, and it was like a similar engine, if not the same engine, but it was just kind of disappointing. Wouldn't really recommend. very... It's just a lot more sanitized version of the game. Kind of disappointing, in my opinion. But it is probably made for kids. That makes sense. What's another game I've liked? I'm looking forward to Subnautica 2. But I can't say I recommend it quite yet after what happened with Below Zero. Do you know any good games like SkyBlock? According to Fearless, SkyBlock is a horrible game, and if you want a better version of this experience, you should play RuneScape. I can't know that for sure. That's just what Fearless says, but he's got quite a few hours clocked in both, so I tend to believe him. I have not played Trackmania, although I was having a conversation with Jay Avarman some years ago about how to do the videos better for not SkyBlock audience, and I think he referenced one of the top YouTubers in that game. Okay. How close are we? We still have a little bit more, like 10 more. You look very similar to Dylan Sprouse. I don't know who that is. I've been compared to a lot of people. I don't know what it is, but like unprompted, whenever I go in public, like there's a 25% chance that someone's gonna stop me and then go, has anyone told you you look like, and then some white guy with a beard or with like stubble facial hair. I don't know what it is. I just have a very generic looking face, I feel like, and most of it's movie actors, which makes sense. That's the most, you know, that's people mostly know actors, but like, I don't know. I'll take the compliment though. I think I tend to like my face. I think it's one of my better qualities. Oh, Kevin Hart, absolutely. Uh-huh. Identical. Might as well be brothers. Okay, that should be enough. Please be enough. No way, I look like ThirtyVirus. I like that guy. He's great. His videos are so good that I subscribed 3 times. I'm gonna have to find whatever noise that is and turn it off, because what the hell is that? That's the wind compass. I know it's the wind compass, but the actual like vanilla Minecraft sound, I don't know what it is. I think honestly, like a suggestion for Badline, the sound mod should have a debug like sound display that'll tell you the exact name of the sound that's playing on screen. Wait, isn't that actually a thing? Isn't that an accessibility feature in vanilla? I think it is. I'm too lazy to do that. Okay. This has to be enough, right? Let this torture end. I want to go back to the new stuff. Imagine I accidentally crafted a flawless right there. I would have been so sad. Good. Okay. Now we could do this. We go in here. We go to the gemstone slots. Boom. Boom. Boom and boom. There it is. That is a mostly maxed. Well, no, it's not even mostly. We still need Super Frenzy and the ultimate enchant, but maxed in all the other ways. Figstone Splitter. So I think it's finally time to warp Galatea and chop some trees. You're missing 2 more boosters. Oh. Well, I've only gotten 1 so far. 1 type, I should say. There's a fly in my face. Alright, let's switch to this. The canopy armor. There isn't really any equipment that I have so far that's useful to me for foraging, so I'm just gonna not wear any. Also, I love this TPS right now. This is great. Necklace, cloak, hand warmer's belt. Let's put away this, and we're ready to go. Let's start off by checking my sweep. It's at 115. People said that I should go for 150 before bothering with mangrove trees. Okay, this server is dying. Hold on. Let's swap. Yo, Barrow 9549. Thank you for the €5 super chat. You're gonna carry on a grande. Oh yeah, I didn't see that, but now that you mention it, you should put Feather Falling 10 on the boots. It doesn't matter. I have how much health? Nearly 4,000 health. It's fine. I will not die of fall damage. What's that armor? Canopy. It's one of the new ones. It's the best I can manage so far. What is with the TPS? Oh, it's better now. But my sweep is like 50% higher, if not like almost... Yeah, it's like 50% higher than it was before all those upgrades. So I'm hoping this is less pain. Get as many unique attributes as you can. Free sweep. Is it... Talk to Swoop? Why? Where's Swoop? Oh, not Drifty. Thank you for the Prime. Prime sub on Twitch. By the way, reminder to all platforms. All three. I see you, Kick. Do we have any viewers? We have 2 people. Oh, and speaking of Fearless, he was in Kick chat. Did you buy the attributes at Kiara yet? I don't know who that is. Use your essence? How much do I have? Does it say? Somewhere? Fumbling. There's like 17 different things I could be doing right now, and I am not sure. All 2 viewers on Kick, yes. But anyway, you should use your primes on Twitch if you have them. Costs you nothing, and it gives me a little bit. Thank you, Bezos. Can I warp? Yes, yes, you can. Oh, pet. Good call. Good call. Ocelot. Hello. Almost level 500. That is kind of insane. Hello. Are you a fan of reptiles and amphibians? I saw 2 soft-shell tortoises on my bike ride this morning. That was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen one in person before that, but I saw 2. They didn't look happy to see me. Okay. Genetics fusion machine. All right. So I can purchase shards here? Interesting. I need money. Let's get 2 mil. Now, should I buy the entire stock, or can I get these from other places? If these are exclusively from this NPC, I think I might just max out the shop. For now. It probably resets every skyblock here. Now the other NPC for the other boosters. Well, hold on. Hold on. If it's unique to the NPC, I'm going to buy them all now. It's daily. Interesting. As far as I know, that's the only source. Okay, let's get like 40 mil then. I'm maxing the shop out for the day. You confused, but it's not worth it on Iron Man? That's what a lot of people have been telling me. Shift right click to siphon the whole stack. Oh, nice. Okay. Hello. There's another person I could buy from. Sawyer. VPZ underscore Barrow. Thank you for the T1 Twitch sub. Hey. What's the fastest way to get mining 30? Commissions, probably. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Applies to... Oh, how many of these am I able to buy? Just as many as I want? Oh. That should be enough for everything. Hey, let's apply it. Why not? There we go. So we have on the splitter, and we're also gonna save up for the armor and the equipment. Nice. I guess we can also put it on the tree cap. I mean, it's whatever. Sure. There it is. Okay, so we'll put that back. So is that the only thing that you said? Did Looter say anything? Do beacon because like you can't grind it. Oh. Okay, perhaps after this. Has BLC added waypoints for new fairy souls? Probably not. Is my guess. What's this? Put on David's cloak. Wait, you can do that? Oh, stupid. Of course I can. I guess we'll take one of each. And then we will throw that in there. Nice. What else can I do with it? You can put enchantments? Oh. I can, but why? Is there a reforge for it? Probably. I just am not aware. Do you want to see some hunting tech? I think I want to take one step at a time. I don't want to get too crazy with this. Tree cap's better for foraging in the park. That's what I have been told. No equipment reforge yet. Good to know. Have you not gotten a foraging XP booster yet? What? I've only dropped the sweet booster. Am I able to buy any other kinds of boosters somewhere? Am I just absurdly unlucky? No. Ah, I see. Oh, by the way, I'm not necessarily sure how this is gonna work with the whole lunar acquisition, but I do have a new Badline cloak, and it's kind of insane. Introducing ThirtyVirus binary. Because, you know, code, zeros and ones. Of course, all of them have to have a unique thing going on. But binary's cool because it has a feature that no other cloak or cosmetic in general, I think, has. I've pushed the boundary yet again. If I go to cosmetics, I go to the cloak, you can set the colors somewhere. I don't remember how to do it. It isn't here. It's somewhere else. How do you do it? It's been too long. Oh, it's right here. So you can set it to whatever color you want. So, for example, it's rainbow right now, like chroma. But I could also set it to static and have it just be gray. Or yellow in that case. But let's set it to... There we go. Just black and white. That's the default. Is black and white. I think that's the cleanest. And it fits well with my skin because I have a suit on. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that sick? That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Anyway, 30virus binary cloak. You can get it in the Badline store in the link in the description. And perhaps pinned comment? No, I'll probably put creator code there. But it is still really good. I would recommend. You can change the RGB to anything you want. So if your skin has, I don't know, red. Look at that, though. That's crazy. I actually like that even more. I'm gonna stick with the red for this stream. You know what? That's sick. I like that a lot. There is no pinned comment on the stream, but I'm talking in the video later. Anyway. Glitch still better. I do like the hacked Badline cloak. That's a classic. But binary is a nice option as well. There is no wrong answer with the 30virus Badline cloaks. They all look insane. Okay. So, where to next, Luther? Different color for each stream. W plug. What's funny is I'm not even trying to make an ad. I just want to show off a cool thing that I had a part in designing. I will make very clear, I did not design it. I requested the design. It's up to the Badline artist. Did an amazing job on it. I wish I remembered his name. You know what? Let me give him a shout out if I can still find it. This was made by Torin. Shout out Torin from Badline Client. Wait. Hold on. Is Torin the dev? Torin's the dev. Shout out to 014.fs for the art. Much appreciated. You did a great job. It's a great cosmetic. Anyways. Did you claim Agatha? No, I have not. Let's go do that next. But shout out to the dev as well for making it function the way it does. Very good. All right. Let's go to Agatha. I have a few things to redeem because I was mining a lot of wood, or foraging a lot of wood. So, 12 unclaimed rewards, including a couple rare brackets, one epic bracket, so this should be good. Agatha level 2. And we got a bunch of coupons. We got a ton of Forest Whispers, Forest Essence, Foraging XP. So let's see what we can buy with that. I want Sweep very badly. We're gonna skip the Fortune for now. Oh, I could buy shards. Let's buy one Crow Shard. Small Frog Treat. Use a cat to upgrade frog pets from common to uncommon. Sure, why not? Oh, we can get a jewel, actually. Should I do that? And a talisman. Didn't I already get the talisman? I think I already got the talisman. Hold on. Let's make sure we didn't get the talisman already. That'd be really stupid if I... Okay, we already have it. But we did get a jewel. So actually, we can immediately upgrade the reforge here. If I can find it. Boom. So now we have a Moonglade Figstone Splitter, which gives... what? Foraging, Fortune, and Wisdom. Oh, we could also get Sweep from that. There we go. Very good. Very good. Much upgrades. Alright, should probably put my armor back. And we have been slowly leveling the frog. But we should probably go to Cat real quick. I'm gonna need to warp back in later, or in a minute. But let's do that. And then we can... Here's something I've never done before. Enchanted Clock. Boom. Ah, ha, ha. And with that, we have skipped the cooldown without simping to Cat. No flowers for you. You friend zoned me. It's I'm sorry. This is how it goes. Let's see. XP share. We're gonna set frog. Nice. Good luck unlocking all attributes to max the cloak. Yeah, I know. We're gonna get into that. Recom. Did I recom it? I did. We're fine. Okay. Is there anything else I should do before I start mindlessly chopping trees? We have nearly 120 sweep. I would spend your essence you got right now on foraging fortune at essence shop. Where's the essence shop? At tower. Here? Hello, Rosemary. I get terrible social anxiety, so I prefer to stay up here. Honestly, I get it. Okay. Forest essence. Which one should I get? And better question, how much essence do I have? 600. Okay, so I don't have a lot to work with here. What's this? Fishing bait. Ensures your next good catch. Hooks a rare fish shard. Fortune? Yeah, you're probably right. We do have 240 left. I would have spent it on this, but whatever. Okay. Sure. I think now I chop trees. Now that our sweep is much better and the lag is gone. And also I've gotten slightly better at it. Still have a lot to learn, but we are doing semi-decent. So, like, is there any benefit of me getting efficiency? Efficiency 10? I think there might be. Hold on. I'm curious. Does tree cap insta-mine? No, it doesn't. You can't? Oh, never mind. It doesn't even do the vanilla insta-break anyways. So the strat is to go for the smaller trees so you can reach all the branches easier without having to use a scaffold. Also, I'm an idiot, and last stream I was under the impression that scaffolds were one-time use. That's not correct. I don't think. Also, what is this? Oh, now I get a foraging wisdom booster. Okay, that is the weirdest timing ever, bro. Just after I said that I didn't get any after like a few hours of this. That's so stupid. It wasn't a few hours. It was more like 1 hour, but still. But anyway, might be in our best interest to get a scaffold at some point. But at least for the moment, I don't really care. Are you enjoying the update? Yeah, I was a little lost last stream, if I'm being honest. There was so much that you could probably tell my eyes were just glazing over, and I was like, But now that I'm starting to understand the mechanics, I do think I like it a lot. I mean, you can probably tell I'm a bit more knowledgeable today than I was the other day. The only problem is my frames are suffering every time a tree breaks. Them lighting updates are brutal, man. Oh my god, my frames! Oh, it's so bad. It's not even... Is there something I could do to my settings about that? Because that is brutal. Ooh! I just got another sweep. Tree gift milestone. Fig. There's so many things to level up. The multitasking is real. I'm getting foraging XP. I'm getting fig milestones. I'm progressing towards a Agatha contest, which gives me all sorts of other crap. Claim it? Oh, do you have to claim it? How? Oh, I knew that. Oh, interesting. Upgrade your tree? True. It's all Steve's again. The only thing is, The only things I have that I could upgrade are these 3, and these 2 are useless. I've been told these both suck. So do I just upgrade this? If you're not up for it, do not get Foraging 54. Only up to 53's tree gifts are bugged and won't give Foraging XP past 54. People are saying yes. Okay. How much do I have? 120,000. Okay. I think we're just going to put all of it into this for right now because it's a good investment. There's no way I was able to freaking max it. Oh, man. That's sick. Okay, so if I break 1, I'm just going to get a ton. Is that how that works? Ooh. 43K? That's not bad. And it's not even daily. It resets in like 7 hours. Ooh. I'll take it. Cut the other kind of tree. I have been told I need to keep getting sweep in order to do mangrove. Upgrade what? My Fortnite? What you talking about? The other 40K, you break a mangrove. Oh, I see what you mean. So I should break at least one of them, not start grinding many of them. I understand. All right, let's do that as soon as this one's done. Did my YouTube just crash? Oh, okay. Nope. Stream's fine. My panel crashed, though. Is YouTube going through a moment right now? And there's even more Forest Whispers. Nope, still here. Weird. Mangroves up to down. Okay. Might as well break one. Reset your tree, put it all on sweep and fortune instead of the daily thing? But why? The daily thing is so useful. It's a better long-term investment. For like what? 3 sweep? Like, nah, I'm good. Because you can respec, do the daily thing, then respec again. Yeah, but surely it still needs time to reset, or is it bugged? It's a specific time each day? Well, I know it's not daily. I've just been saying that because that's the Heart of the Mountain one. Remember boosters work on armor and equipment? Yeah, that's why I bought a ton of it. I just don't have any... I don't have any interest in upgrading the canopy stuff because I'm going to be upgrading to the other one pretty soon. I just need a ton of fig. I need 160 enchanted per fig stone, and I need 24 fig stones. So I am going to need a lot, to be fair. Fig will take so long. My throat's dying. Hold on. I know I can respec once the cooldown's done, but I don't like fiddling around with these mechanics for like a 0.1% increase in efficiency. I'm not interested, trust me. It's just annoying. Let me play game, please. Another sweet booster. Yeah, I like this update. Other than the frame drops, that's kind of bad. There's a shell wise. Where's here? Put diver on? What? Why? Is it under the water? Is it somewhere over here? I don't have the patience. I'm gonna be so for real right now. To Agatha. I don't remember where that is. Yes, I do. It's in the middle. I'm surprised it's not dead yet. Hold on. I want to break at least one mangrove tree. That's way too deep. He can't. Oh, so we don't have to worry about it then. That breaks one block at a time. Are you kidding me? Ooh. I got a deep root. What do these do? Oh, it's made to craft the pressure talisman. Oh, that's not bad. So... is it down below here? I'm so slow right now. Dead. Where? Should probably put on the diver armor. Other side. I don't see looter. I am blind. There he is. How do you do that? How are you so fast? Oh, there he is. Depth Strider? Oh. I got a Shellwise shard. Thank you for that. Nice. We also got another sweet booster. I think that's all of the boosters I'm gonna need. I think. Yes. So I guess any further sweet boosters I get, I can put on the fig armor or whatever this is called, the canopy armor. Claim your attributes again. Shards. 17 more skyblock XP. And wow, that was like 10 more sweep. That's not bad actually. Ooh. We caught a mudworm shard. Interesting. Put sweep ones into leader after you get one more for the cloak. I'm not going to do that just because it tends to also wipe things that just enter your inventory, even if you bring it from other places, and I don't want to wipe what I have already. So I'll just deal with the inventory spam. And you know what? I think they should be salvageable for Forest Essence if they're not already. Hypixel, please tell me you did that. It very much should count for something. If you get extras. What are your thoughts on Hytale? I think that they should have listened to my advice back in 2019. I literally said in a video that they should just launch a small scale version of the game, and whatever they do release be high quality but not have a super high scope, and then increase the scope over time as they get more players, developer support, yada yada, whatever funding. But they didn't do that. They just wanted to make the game 100% freaking perfect before they released it, and it ended up killing the game. Very sad. I don't blame anyone specifically, especially not Simon. He explained his reasoning for selling the game to Riot, and it made a lot of sense. But like, somewhere along the way, they just didn't do the original vision, and it was very sad. Do you think Simon's going to revive it with the legacy engine? I feel like if he's given the chance, he will, but I just don't know if he's going to get the chance. Like, will Riot want to sell it back? I don't know. Would he be able to get the new engine or keep the old engine? Probably the old one. It's hard to say. And if they do offer to sell it back, how much? Because, like, I don't even know how much the game was bought for. I think at some point I heard the number, but I don't even know if it's accurate. So, like, is he going to buy it back for, like, pennies on the dollar? Ooh. Deadwing at camp. Hello. I got 2 shards. Thank you for that. But I hope something happens, but at least for the moment, for my mental health's sake, I'm going to imagine that Hytale no longer exists, nor will it exist. If something changes, great, but like, I can't put into words how much damage it's done to my mental health for 7 years to have what's supposed to be a career-changing opportunity just kind of hanging over my head. And like, everything I did would circle back to Hytale. And like, what I noticed about my mental state after the announcement is not only was I obviously like devastated, but I just felt a massive wave of relief. Just to know that, like, if I want to be successful, I just have to do it now. There is no more thing to wait for. There is no more like, oh, everything needs to be perfect. Like, all that pressure is gone. I immediately feel so much better. Like, I think I don't know, I accidentally clicked the grok button on my tweet. And then it started explaining how there was some study a few years ago that, like, anticipating some huge work opportunity for years and not getting it is, like, severely bad for someone's mental health. Like, severely. And I've been going through it for 7 years. Like, so, yeah. I don't know. I just suddenly, it's like a switch was flipped and my mental health is like 20%, 30% better. Like, immediately, overnight. Like, I just feel so much better. Because there's no more pressure, I guess. I still want Hytale to come out, though, obviously. I still enjoy the concept. I thought it was great. I saw so much potential. I was going to make my whole career centered around it, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I saw the tweet about 25 mil. Again, if it happens, that's great, but at least for my own mental health, I just can't. I can't anymore. Unless, of course, some new opportunity comes up. Like, I did say that I'd be willing to work on the revived Hytale if given the chance. That's different, right? Because then I'd immediately get to work on that, if allowed, which, honestly, fat chance, right? Like, let's be real. But Blockshot was riding on it, too. There were a lot of ideas that, yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But I think for right now, I need to focus on beating SkyBlock, getting endgame in SkyBlock, and starting my coding endeavors. I want to show off that thing I showed yesterday, or day before yesterday, the Uber Worlds. I want to make game modes and events for other YouTubers and make videos about making said events and probably get a ton of views because it's pretty interesting in my opinion. So that's where I want things to go. I want to have a mix of SkyBlock and coding, because in the gaps where there's no updates in SkyBlock, I'm going to need to upload something. So I think coding content is the way for me to go, because it is my other passion. And if I'm given enough free time, I'm working on a game. Not guaranteeing it's going to come out, because I've, you know, I know more than anyone, you know, having followed the Hightail thing, that development doesn't necessarily go your way all the time, but as a fun side project. Will you continue work on RP games and Academiac? Those projects are kind of up in the air right now because the advent of AI and like generating code, it's making me question if I need to make RP games engine as I initially wanted like a decade ago. It might just be better to like find some, maybe even Godot, maybe just remake RP games in Godot. It would take 10 times less time, and then actually build a game instead of, I don't know, every few months making systems for games but no actual game. You know what I mean? I still very much want to make Project Immortal, but Academiac might be a lost project idea. I'm not sure if people are even going to be interested in a turn-based, like, I don't know, strategy, get a person through college game anymore. Especially now that college kind of like, most people are starting to realize that college is not necessarily the best thing to do. So I don't know. It depends on the degree, obviously. Computer science students, I feel bad. My sympathy is to you, given language models. Any chance to become a dev for Hypixel? Nothing's impossible. I have a lot of ideas for SkyBlock, and it would serve in my best interest to make content for SkyBlock, because then I could literally produce my own video content. But I don't know what would be allowed. I doubt I can show the dev process in a video, but I'm hoping... Here's the thing. Once I finish my reverse engineered Bed Wars, I'm going to add a bunch of Uber items to it, like SkyBlock items. I'm going to add some game rules. Maybe I'll have like a phase of Bed Wars instead of dragons, which are boring. Maybe I'll make a death run where all the blocks beneath you just fall to the void for like 30 seconds or whatever, and you have to survive while fighting people. That could be interesting. Like, add a bunch of random rules to a Bed Wars game, show it off the staff. Hopefully they like it. If they do, perhaps I could join the dev team, perhaps. But, like, I also would need some very specific terms in terms of, like, the content thing. YouTube videos. I can't give up making videos. So, if they allow me to do that still, and if I just, you know, hold off any spoilers that I know from being in a dev position, then it could work. Join the team to fix the bugs. Honestly, first change would be Spirit Pet, bro. I'd make its perks activate regardless if it's equipped, and then get rid of the auto equip, and that solves all our problems. I would take this thing. I would take this and just copy paste so it works with the farming tools, but a different version, a different item. Is Project Immortal a yes? Yeah, that's a story I really want to tell. As someone who's horrified of death and the concept of, like, infinite time and, like, dealing with the mortality of our existence, or the... I don't know. I think it's a very interesting topic for a video game to really show what would happen if a person cannot die, you know? over the years. It's a good concept. I do like it a lot. When farming tools have a ton of NBT? Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You can store all of that. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it all translates to text. So you could still do it. Didn't Minikloon used to show off a bunch of stuff? Yeah, but I'm sure he had a very specific arrangement with staff. I shouldn't assume I would get the same benefit. We don't know that for sure. I need to find some trees that are not massive. Oh, Bicentennial, thank you for the T1 sub gifted to Rexu. As well as Frizzle, thank you for the Prime. Oh, I'm sorry, Jaden, I missed your dono. 500 bits. Hey, 30, long time no see. Since we've last spoken, I've quit SkyBlock. Congratulations. I hope you've been well in life and in SkyBlock. Could be better, but things are on the up. In other news, how's the Foraging update from what you've played? Haven't watched anything on it, nodders. It's a funny emote. I like it a lot. I like this update. It introduces a lot of new and interesting mechanics. It's a lot less sweaty than other parts of the game. I like it. I especially like the fact that now that we're in modern versions, hopefully the devs are not as bogged down by, you know, code that may not stay there. It should make updates go faster in theory, is what I've been told. So I'm hoping. There's just a lot of resources that were dedicated to the version update. Don't forget to collect berries, by the way. Each one gives 3 points. Oh, you're talking about in the Agatha contest? I think that was 1 point. Maybe they nerfed it since... Oh, never mind. It is 3. I don't know. I need Fig for now. I'm going specifically for this. The contests are secondary to my goal of getting the armor. Oh yeah, Chad, I'm going on a date tomorrow. That's going to be interesting. We're going to a mall. It's going to be great. Might get some boba tea, perhaps some chocolate. I don't know. Another platonic date? I don't think so. She seems pretty interested, but you never know with these things. People act very different than the way they text, I've noticed. But I think this might, I think it's gonna go well. I think it will. The girl you matched with yesterday? No. No, it was the day before. You should make the scaffolding? Probably. Recipe scaffolding. Oh, wow. That's cheap. Okay, let's make the basic one. Upgrade to medium. Sure. Okay, just immediately. Oh. Everything I've done since the start of this stream basically just went into that. Oh, well. We have a large scaffolding now. How does this work? You can't place it in the village? It's useless if you're able to locate the spacebar on your keyboard. Why'd you do that? No one uses that. Why? I mean, that is kind of cool, though. Okay, yeah, it's scuffed. Never mind. I can't even shift on it. What is that? Nah. That needs a buff for sure. What is that? They need to... You know what they should do? They should give you stats if you're in one. Then it would be worth it. But I'm a completionist, so whatever. I was gonna make it anyways. I don't feel bad about that. Yeah, it's just like, no! It's fine. It's fine. We'll get all the materials eventually. Can't you shift on edge? I tried. It didn't work. Let me try again. Yeah, no, it just climbs down if you hold shift. Unless you have to hold shift and space at the same time, maybe? Nope. I was informed that you use scaffolding. No, Ben. No, Ben. Is there at least a museum entry for scaffolding? Probably not, knowing my luck. You cannot. Well, crap. Do you want to talk with us about Hightail? Mine invited you. Not on stream. I don't want to... I know there's some drama wrapped up in that whole thing, like some former devs versus the new devs, and it's a whole thing. I'm not really interested in the tea, so to speak. I just want the best outcome for the game and the community. And obviously, I'm hoping the devs are doing all right. I'm sure they're getting a lot of hate right now, which is unwarranted. These things are complicated. There is no single person at fault. But anyways, yeah, I don't know. You can't even put the Fig armor in museum? I guess that's one for the update list. Yo, Pig in the Suit, welcome back. Long time no see. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Please let me have a secret count requirement for dungeons. Oh, you mean in like the dev kind of way, like the filters in Party Finder? I mean, it's not the worst idea. How many endgame dungeons players do you know that do nothing but get secrets and suck in every other way? I feel like it's way lower than the amount of people that just are unfiltered and bad. Like, it has to filter out a lot of the noobs. I don't think I dislike that. Although I think that there should be a limit that's reasonable. Like, you shouldn't be able to search for people with 30,000 secrets. That's just dumb. Only canopy armor's museumable? That's annoying. Sir, I'm gonna need you to avoid that scaffolding. Hey, man, they're gonna update it, surely, because it's so bad that they put all this dev time into it just for it to suck. It's not like Hypixel has a track record of half of the content in their games just being completely worthless. No way. They wouldn't just let it die. Update it to what? If you got like plus 20 sweep while standing on scaffolding, you'd find a way to use it. I'm just saying. And then maybe make it so that there's a way to stand on the top while holding shift. Ooh, actually, feature suggestion. You can't climb down scaffolding. You can only jump off. So you can shift and actually sit at the top of it. There you go. And then give sweep. That would fix everything. No, 30. Can you show your Heart of the Forest tree? There's not a lot going on right now. It's really just these three for now. Scaffolding to debuff M7 dragons. Wait, you can place these anywhere? Oh. Wait. Interesting. No. No, you can't. If you could place them anywhere, that would be very interesting for the balance of this game. Trap room. I feel like they're too cheap to allow in trap room. If they were more expensive, then that'd be kind of a cool little progression skip, you know? I don't know. Various other things, mine shafts, right? Since you can't teleport. Dungeons are 1.8. For now. For now, they are. No one doing Dungeons 121? They're gonna have to. It's on its way. It's gonna happen. Although I did advocate for stonking, and I suggested to the devs, I'm not sure if they took my advice or not, but I suggested that they make it, this is Dreadwing, by the way, over here. I don't know how the chords, I'll know. What was I saying? Oh, I made a suggestion that it be an actual mechanic to dig through walls. The sentence didn't die. I recovered it. Did you do beacon? No. All right, now's the time. How long is this going to take and what do I need to do? Let's do this beacon. I don't know what this is. I guess I could just talk to Boris and he'll tell me. This beacon here is incredibly ancient. Some even believe it's a precursor relic. It radiates a strange energy that we must stabilize by fine-tuning its frequencies. Occasionally, the signal falters, and we have to recalibrate it over and over and over again. Fun. Is that it? Is that all you have to say? That's all you have to say. So how do you tune it? What? I'm so confused. So change the color to be the same. So the one on the bottom is me. It needs to be faster to catch up, I guess. Pitch. Also, the color is slightly off. There we go. Pause your movement. The speed seems to be about the same. Oh. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. So every 20 minutes you have to tune it. That's kind of annoying. But it gives you a good amount of fortune. And you get like random rewards when you do it sometimes. That's interesting. I'm guessing there's some kind of chat announcement that the beacon needs to be redone. Oh, I just got another... Oh, I got Fig collection maxed out. Nice. And it got me 1 forging level cap. No? Well, I guess that's going to have to be a mod then to inform you when to retune it. Oof. Tab shows it? I don't see it. Where is it? I don't see it. I am blind. There's a mod for it, and a solver. Oh, nice. That's fast. Was that? Oh, I'm just dumb. I thought it was the big one, but it was just close to my face. It's in the middle under the stacks. Oh, I see it. It was literally at eye level. I kid you not. It is exactly at eye level, and I missed it. That is the most ThirtyVirus thing in the world. I don't know how I managed to do that. Dreadwing Camp. Can you drop some chords so I get to begin? Perhaps? Campfire. Ah, I see. Where is it? Right here. Oh, nice. What's the badline setting that helps frames on Galatea? I'd also like to know. How much fig do you have? Let's find out. Ooh, that's rough. Not even enough for 1 stone, dude, out of 24? That's gross. That's really gross. You know what? I've made an executive decision. I am going to put boosters on my entire canopy armor because I'm going to have it for a while. I'm pretty sure someone in chat told me to do that like an hour ago, but better late than never. Don't use the wisdom ones? Yeah, no, just sweep. The wisdom ones are more rare. What about the fortune ones? Dreadwing? Where? Oh, thank you. You can buy the fortune ones? Oh, I'm stupid. Of course you can. I'm gonna buy 4 more. Whoa. Oh, that's info. Is there a reforge I should bother getting, or am I just not going to have this armor set for long enough for that to be worth it? There we go. That's not bad. That was actually a good amount of fortune. You can buy the wisdom ones. Don't put reforge on it. Even like a stupid one. I'm assuming there isn't. Only reforge is mangrove and it's expensive. Mossy on armor. Hell yeah. Here, I shall return in a minute. Well, actually, before that, I'm going to pour a drink. I'll be back. I have to use the restroom. Ugh. Do people still say egg in my chat? Oh, they do. The meme is alive. And also the viewer count went up. Why does this always happen? Whenever I say egg, or whenever I say egg, whenever I leave, people say egg, and then my stream viewer count goes up. It happens every time. Speaking of, I should have some eggs. It's been a while. It's good protein. I started up my diet and exercise thing again, and that's going to be torture. It's going to be low-calorie foods. It's going to be an hour of biking. It's going to be an hour of working out every day. When are you going to tap into TikTok? Oh, I have to do the thing. Hold on. I forgore. I'm putting this on my to-do list. I have to get my @ back. Well, not back. I never had it in the first place, but I have to get it. Once I start doing YouTube shorts for... All right, I'm going to break down a plan for you guys. I want you to let me know how this goes, right? So, how this might go. When I was at VidCon, I met up with some fine gentlemen from the YouTube short side of things, and they showed me just how good things can potentially get with short form content. And they told me that if I just take the best moments from my back catalog of long form videos, the most clippable moments, make them into YouTube shorts, kind of like I did with that Archfiend Dice video. If I just did that, I have hundreds of moments like that. I'm not even kidding. I can make a short for every single one and probably end up with like nearly like 500 shorts. Like, that is possible. So if I did that, the channel could experience a substantial amount of growth. Because unlike most shorts creators, I put in the work for all of these moments to happen. Like, we'd be condensing thousands and thousands of hours of work into a bunch of really high quality YouTube shorts that are funny, interesting, exciting, RNG. Like, I don't know. To me, it seems like a no-brainer. And I would turn off notifications for subscribers. Just because if you've already seen it, you're not going to click it. So stay tuned, I suppose, and you'll have to check up on your feed algorithmically or click on it manually in the channel somewhere. I don't want to waste impressions and kill the shorts before they're even uploaded, if that makes sense. But yes, I've been talking a lot of strategy, and it might be a good idea. So you're just going to upload all of ThirtyVirus out of context 3 clips? That wouldn't be the worst idea. The thing is, I want them to be longer, though. I don't want, like, 15-second shorts. I don't see much of a point in uploading those for me. So it'd be, like, a minute to a minute and a half every single one of them. Here, you know what? I have a note on my phone. I brainstormed this while we were filming a scene for another content creator's video. Let me... Okay, so far, off top, here's my ideas for the YouTube shorts. We got the Mafia Man story from Lemon. We got that one time that my summoning eye was struck by lightning and disappeared. There's the Reaper Pepper drop. There's... Oh, by the way, that's a spoiler if you haven't. You should follow my Twitter, by the way. If you don't follow the Twitter, yes, I upload a lot of stuff on there and have a lot of hot takes and make people mad. Speaking of, I probably have like 1 million notifications. Oh, yeah. Oh, I made people mad today. Oh, yeah, I did. Anyways, you should follow the Twitter. Well, now it's X. X.com/ThirtyVirus. Is the description still Twitter? Probably. Anyway. Insta-mining Obsidian could be a clip. A montage of all my trophy fish drops. I could take a clip from the dispenser video, like beating Minecraft with only a dispenser, the one I coded with Uber items. I could have a title called, I added a blunderbuss to Minecraft. That could be a YouTube short. Killing a vampire boss, T5 and getting the 1 enchantment could be a clip. my 500-hour equipment video, I could do a voiceover of like, yeah, 500 hours of progress was just wiped because the attribute change. Crafting the Hyperion, buying $750 worth of skyblock items, frozen blaze fishing, getting griefed with the gyrokinetic wand bug in Enderman Slayer but still surviving anyways, stealing an RNG drop with a bug, upgraded voodoo doll, comparing the 4 wither blades, and the rarest drop in skyblock, which in my case was that one time I killed an inquisitor and it dropped 4 drops, which is 1 out of 100 to the power of 4. And if you count the inquisitor spawn itself, 1 in 100 to the power of 5, which is 3 times rarer than winning the lottery. That was a lot of ideas. There's just so many, the list would be so long. If you guys want to do me a favor, actually, this would be a massive favor. Oh my god, throat's dying. If you go to the suggestions-general chat on discord.gg/ThirtyVirus, and you just sent me a list of like all the clippable moments that you can remember that could be a YouTube short, that would be so incredibly helpful. Like, I cannot describe. Like, imagine overnight I just get like 100 shorts ideas, and I already talked to Fezzi about this. He can easily handle a daily YouTube short. So like, I don't know, this could be big. This could be real big. But yeah, YouTube short suggestions would be very appreciated. I'm almost considering having him leave this part in the video. If so, hi YouTube. Hello. Anyway. Tell Fezzi to make another 30virus out of context. I mean, those videos take a long time to cook. Like, I'm talking years. We want to have only the best quality clips. Oh, is that Squid? Oh, hey. I missed your message at VidCon and I was only there one day. Oh, rip. Yeah, we missed each other. We didn't actually see each other this year at VidCon. You only went for one day? Why? If you're gonna take the flight out there, I'd make the best of it. Go all 3 days. Then again, my group kind of slept in most days, so like half of the day I wasn't even there. But still. I was only at the actual con for a day. Well, that's what I mean. It's like, yeah, there's events going on like outside, but a lot of the meetup stuff would be at VidCon itself. That was my thought process, at least. What was your favorite thing? My favorite thing out of the whole trip was probably visiting Google, but that wasn't even VidCon. That was just my YouTube partner manager being an absolute G and inviting us out to the Spruce Goose location, as it's called. But the actual favorite in-event thing, I got to have a conversation with Tubbo about servers. That was fun, but again, that's not like an event thing. That's just a talking to somebody thing. Honestly, most of what I enjoyed was just kind of talking to the people there. I don't know. I didn't go to any panels this year. I probably should have done that. You just get to meet everyone you went backstage in a day, so the other two aren't... Wait. What are you talking about? I'm missing context, I think. It's absurdly mid. I disagree. Any excuse to get a bunch of creators together is always a good thing, in my opinion. But the event itself, yeah. I think the event itself could use some work. Here's my first suggestion. I heard one year they did Mr. Beast Burger. I think that a regular thing should be like trendy foods, you know? Anything that's gone viral, try to get it at the event. Like those mango-shaped ice cream things, that should have been there. Mr. Beast Burger was good, but they should do more. There should be doesn't some YouTuber have like a sour gummies candy? I know Oompaville has Sour Boys, and I think there's Joyride. I don't remember who owns Joyride, but there should be like all sorts of like YouTuber products. There should be, wouldn't that make all the sense? that would make all the sense. Ryan Trahan, yeah. I know people are feeling, you know, mixed about, you know, Jake Paul, whatever, but like Prime would probably make a lot of money for the event having Prime there. Not saying I officially endorse it. It's fine. It's a bit too sweet for my taste, but whatever. He sat beside me on a flight earlier this year. He's super nice. Who, Ryan Trahan? I don't know much about him. But I don't know. I think that we need an actual YouTuber in charge of VidCon. I think that's the problem. Someone that actually is plugged in and knows all this stuff. And the panels, they just didn't interest me this time. I don't know. There was one of them I should have went to if I knew it was happening. It was for Lifesteal. That would have been fun. Big YouTubers don't go to VidCon anymore. And that's the thing, right? Why don't they? We should be asking, why do they not come to the event? It needs to be worth their while. Maybe financially, again, like, you know, if they have a product, maybe they could sell it there. But like, there should be things that are useful to big YouTubers. I don't know what you could really do, because a lot of them have most of the resources they'll ever need, but like, maybe like a super exclusive, like, I know they had something going on at the Hilton, like the hotel nearby. They had a fancy like yellow badge only thing, which I still want to get into next year. That'd be sick, but you know, they need something to get people back. Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea, but the execution needs work. Have you had a legendary competition yet? No. I've had epic up until this point, but I don't think my sweep's high enough. The Skyblock lifters want you on TikTok, even if it's not well edited vids. Well, here's the other thing too. I'm not in shape anymore. I mean, I'm just starting the workouts now, but you got to give me like a few months to get back to anything even remotely presentable for social media. Have you seen Squid Game Season 3? No, I haven't. That's the point. We're trying to see progress. I feel like I'd have to make a separate account for the lifting stuff. I don't know. You're live streaming with Facecam? I mean, look at me though. This angle is very flattering, right? It's like from above, mostly looking at like my face. I'm leaning forward, so you don't even see the full width of my body. Like, I don't know. Me lifting. I'm a very, I'm not the most secure in my appearance with my body, if I'm being honest. Even after the weight loss, I think that's just kind of how it goes. The V-neck. I feel like the regular shirts just kind of choke me though. It's uncomfortable. I don't know. That's why I do that. I wear what's comfortable. Just get a six-pack. Solves every issue. Yeah. How much time does this update add to the you're not endgame yet hole? Probably 500 hours is what people are saying. I think you look fine, but you're pretty much my type, so I'm biased. What type would I apply to? I feel like I'm the most, like, white guy looking white guy to ever exist. Yeah, I don't think I fit any category. What would I even apply to as a type? I feel like I'm the default character creator build, if that makes sense. Smart, probably. Well, visually, I don't put that off. It's what I say, right? I don't wear glasses. I should, but I don't. I put in contacts when I have to be outside. The jawline's nice. I will accept that compliment. Thank you. But yes, that is something I discovered after the weight loss. That's probably one of the best motivators ever to lose weight, if someone needs to, is that you might reveal a jawline you didn't know you had. Now someone has to put you in a video game as the default character. You know what? If I ever make a game that has a character creator, I will do that. It'll look like a crazy ego moment, but like I have to put my money where my mouth is, right? Like I do think I look like a default character. That would be kind of funny, not gonna lie. Up. Yeah, that bad line bug is kind of scary. Just throwing items on the floor. The book thing isn't bad line. What, just chucking items on the floor once you click on it 3 times? There's no way that's a SkyBlock bug right now. That's insane. You just need to do shoulder shrugs. That's one of the things in my my split. It's definitely a SkyBlock thing at the moment. Ugh. That's really gross. Ugh. You know, realistically, in terms of like insecurities and looks, all I have to do is just hover it around 170 pounds. Like that's, I don't need to look jacked. I just need to not look fat. That's really my only concern. Like, sure, I'll get some muscle because it helps, but at the end of the day, in terms of like self worth, feeling like I look good, it's just not being fat. That's really all it comes down to. No offense to anyone that is overweight, but for me, it's just like, I don't know. It's a big source of like self-hatred a little bit. That's way too big. Lifting is so much like SkyBlock, it's nuts. Oh yeah, I can totally see it. It's too bad that you lose your XP if you don't do it for a while, though. What is going on in guild chat? That is an unhinged statement. I don't want to read into that. Can you press tab? Why? Oh, do we have to do beacon again? Yes, we do. Beacon. And I got nothing. Very good. Realizing that most of my insecurities just came from the fact that I don't fit my own preferences really made a difference. I don't know what that means. I am aware of muscle memory. I am. So there is, to some extent, the ability to keep your progress, but not all of it. Especially if it's been like a year and a half. You know, one thing I've noticed makes a big difference? Setting an alarm in the morning. I always thought I should never have an alarm because I just want to get every second of sleep I can. But what I'm starting to realize is that if you're always forced to get up at the same time, your body will just start to want to go to bed at the same time. And even only a couple days of that, I've been starting to get like an average of like an hour more sleep a night. And I think my ADHD brain needs desperately some kind of routine to feel grounded. And I think that's what's starting to happen. I do feel a little like weird in the head though, because like jet lag from VidCon and like streaming again is a lot on my senses. Like staring at the screen is almost making my eyes hurt a little bit, but like I think I could get used to it again. Opinions on Caesar salad. Texture differences in foods scares me. So like the idea of salad is just not a thing I would ever do. But like if it's like ranch or some dressing coating like very, very fresh and not slimy lettuce, maybe if that was all it was. But like even adding croutons, which I like eating alone, I feel like the texture difference would be really gross. Like especially little tomato pieces, like ugh, disgusting. I can't, like, nah, ugh. Most cooked vegetables are disgusting to me. I'd rather eat them raw, separate from everything else. I just have major texture problems with a lot of foods, so like it's hard. Why would lettuce be slimy if it's not fresh? Or if it's like been cooked? Not the tomato. Yeah, tomatoes are gross. I like ketchup, but I hate tomatoes. I'm an actual child with my diet. It's not good. Pineapple pizza. I would be willing to try the flavor combination, but again, that texture sounds abysmal. Ugh. You aren't real. I've had some pretty interesting flavors over the years, and I'm not bothered. It's the texture that's awful. It makes me, it gives me like a physical reaction. I don't know how to describe it. It's bad. Signs of ARFID? Oh, I know I have ARFID, of course. Of course I have it. Which is more evidence as to why I probably have ASD. But it's hard to get a diagnosis as an adult, so... Oh! Darvin, thank you for the Prime sub. That was 20 minutes ago, my bad. Whatever happened to the RPG engine? Shelved? So RP Games engine, I'm not sure. My guess is probably shelved, but if I'm gonna make games again in the 2D style, I'm probably gonna use Godot. Then again, RP Games engine could be made in Godot to save me some time, but I'm not sure if that's even necessary to do. I might just be able to go straight into making Project Immortal without RP Games engine. So, yeah. You better not have a texture issue with a burger or chicken sandwich. Every time I get a burger, it's without lettuce, tomato, pickle, onion. If I'm gonna have any of those flavors, it needs to be ketchup instead of tomato. It needs to be there is one kind of onion I'm okay with, and that's like onion rings or frizzled onions. If it's been fried, it's okay. Frizzled onions is amazing on a burger. I wish it was more common. But pickle, that's one of the rare ones that the taste is awful for me as well. So in no context would I ever want pickles on anything. They're just gross to me. Yeah, and lettuce, what's the point? It just tastes bad, and it's crunchy water. Like, what's the point? If you want crunch on a sandwich, just bread it or add frizzled onions, in my opinion. Like, why? I never understood that. Why lettuce? Why do we insist on that? Only bread, cheese, meat, and sauce. And even then, if it's a sauce that has chunks in it, like I'm pretty sure In-N-Out sauce has chunks in it, I wouldn't do it. To make it, quote, healthier. At least I acknowledge that one piece of lettuce is not going to make a sandwich healthy. I'm not going to kid myself and go, oh, I got my vegetables for the day, a single piece of lettuce. Like, no. Soup, can't do it. The fact that there's a bunch of like pieces of something, like solid pieces floating in a liquid, like the only image I can have in my head is that I'm like eating out of a freaking toilet or something and there's little turds. I hate it. It's so disgusting. Like, that is the most abysmal texture combination. So bad. Like, it's so bad. The only soup I would ever be able to do would have to be a paste. Like tomato soup, I could dip like a grilled cheese in as a sauce. But if it's a super thin tomato soup, it's gross. It has to be like basically ketchup or a salsa. And even salsa, chunks, nah. Queso, I try my best to pick the pieces out. I'll just eat the cheese. I'm a weird person that way. No chicken soup. I will eat chicken. Crazy concept, I know. I will eat regular chicken that is not thrown in a bowl of liquid. Like, ugh. Why do you want wet chicken, bro? That's just disgusting. I had a roommate that used to dunk everything he ate in water before he ate it. Like a pro eater or whatever. Like, that's so disgusting. Like, think about... You know that clip that went viral a few weeks ago of someone at a baseball game, like, dipping a hot dog in beer? And how gross that was? Think of that feeling anytime that you look at a bowl of soup. That's me. That is what it's like to be in my brain. How's drinking boba? Surprisingly fine. I don't know why. I think there's a bit of an exception with desserts. I'm not really sure why that is. Yo, it's Hammer. Thank you for the 5. Unfortunately, I didn't get a notification, but how are things today? I'm feeling a bit more like a YouTuber than I did last stream, which is good. I'm getting back into the swing of things. Milkshakes are also fine. Also, I apologize for reading your donos late last stream, but I did read them. Much appreciated. Despite the delay. Do you consider cereal a soup? I eat cereal dry, no milk. So yes. Yes, I do. Consider it a soup. Zekro Miner, welcome back. Thank you for the £2 super chat. 30 yaps about food and causes deforestation. Yes. I'm not trying to rage bait. I'm being real. I eat cereal like it's any other, like, snackable thing, like chips. Like, I'll just scoop it and eat it. No milk. Milk, gross in that context. But I will drink a milkshake. And if there's chunks of Oreo, that's fine. But if they were, like, I don't know. Usually it's vegetables that cause the problems. Usually. With texture. Face of SkyBlock, by the way. Yes. I'm not gonna claim to be a normal person. I may look like the average person. Like, I may look like default character in the RPG character creator, but I'm a strange individual. I'm not going to attempt to hide it. Are you picky about seafood? I feel like I would probably... Oh. I feel like I would despise, like, clams and mussels and, like, the slimy... Like, that is... Even normal people hate that. So there's no way I can handle that, right? But, like, calamari's fine, surprisingly. It's better than fried, so it works. But like... Yeah, I don't know. I can't really... I've tried sushi a few times at this point, and I don't know, man. It's just... It feels wrong. The texture of raw salmon is just... Ugh. Especially with, like... If it comes with, like, rice in a roll, and it's not cooked enough, and it's kind of like... The rice is kind of hard. Like, ugh. Ugh. What's your favorite food to cook? Lately, I've been doing this thing where I take breaded chicken, I air fry it for like 15 minutes, and then I get a knife and I cut it into little pieces, and then I toss it in a mix of teriyaki sauce, brown sugar, garlic and onion powder, MSG, and then I throw it back in the air fryer for like 5 minutes to crisp up and caramelize, and then I eat that over some white rice. I don't know what to call it, but it's amazing. I kind of discovered it by accident because I was bored with just regular chicken. I don't know why, but it sounds so American. I mean, I'm not claiming it's any ethnicity. It's just, it tastes good. I don't know. Try to replace white rice with brown rice. Are you gonna get on about the glycemic index? It's not a big difference. It really doesn't matter. I don't have rice often enough to care. It's the same taste for more fiber. I've looked at the labels, bro. It's like 1 gram extra fiber per serving, and there's like 2 servings, so it's like 2 grams of fiber. It's not worth it. It's like half of the quality flavor wise for a little bit more fiber. Like, if I really want fiber, I'll just take a spoonful of psyllium husk or something. Like, I'm good. I eat bread that's made with modified wheat starch. I get plenty of fiber, trust me. It's got like 5 grams of fiber a slice or something stupid. Probably more. Or like 10. Depends. Also, I am so close to legendary with that contest, bro. I'm pissed. That was so close. I missed legendary by like a minute of work. That's tragic. Yo, thank you for the $2, Hammer. It's good, man. I get the content mode also. Yeah, it do be like that. And thank you for the 20 DKK, Jeremy. Have you looked at the bit bug? I saw that, but I don't know if I should bother with it yet because people are saying it's insane with the amount of bits it costs. You need to farm the small trees. That's what I've been doing. I heard you went for a game dev degree. Do you think it's worth it? I wanted to, but I ended up doing computer science because everyone in my life told me that it was safer to do computer science, and I wish I didn't listen, to be honest. I feel like I would have had a much better time in college had I just done game design and development, but I don't know for sure what it's like because I haven't done it. Did computer science ever help you? No. The only thing I learned and like actually like new thing that was introduced to me that I ended up using a lot is recursion. But I could have taught myself recursion. I probably would have. I'm just extremely disappointed. Like college for me was such a waste of my time. And it gave me a lot of issues. It's like ultimately the reason my first breakup happened, and that was the tragic one. Like, going to college is what brought me to the lowest point in my entire life. So I tend to be a bit biased against it. And recursion, that's the other thing about recursion, is that you can't use it often because it's very heavy on RAM usage, which makes sense. So I don't know. You could use it sometimes. I've used it a few times, but it's rare. Now, recursion with an added delay, like in Minecraft, the next tick, that's useful. That's probably how this item is coded, actually. I can almost guarantee it uses recursion, actually. So it is useful, but again, I could have learned it myself without college. Also, by the way, I no longer need any more sweep boosters. Anything I get from this point forward is trash. Every recursive function can be rewritten iteratively and be more optimized that way. I mean, I kind of disagree. I like the ability to use recursion. It's very easy. You're probably right that logically it can be done without, but like, it's very simple to do. You feel kind of like a hacker man every time you do it. It's like, oh, I'm gonna make the function call itself in a loop. I feel like such a nerd saying that. Who do you think college is good for? If you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, which, by the way, are two jobs that are probably going to get replaced by AI in the next 10 years. Anything you need a certification for, where, like, you literally cannot do the job without the certification. That's what college is for at this point, because it's gate-kept. Beacon? Again already?
ThirtyVirus Game Studio when?
Oh, that scared me. Oh my god, I forgot people could do that. Thank you for the $5 Streamlabs dono, Mark Waffle. Game Studio when? You mean Button Press? Button Press Studios? As soon as I finish any of my work in progress game projects. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I very much want it to. And when I don't have to grind SkyBlock 16 hours a day no more, then that'll be the time. And honestly, we might already be there. Because I feel like the rest of my gameplay could be done on stream. Except for maybe coal mining. I don't think anyone wants to see that. But like, nucleus runs for the alloy. That's a stream. Eating the Reaper Pepper from that promise. That's a stream. Crafting a second Terminator and using it on dragons is a stream. I mean, if I go to my... I have a document for all the things I haven't done yet. I need to get the baker to show up, which means Finnegan needs to be elected, which is annoying. So maybe that'll be off camera. This gnat keeps like flying on my nose. I mean, there's some fishing content. The Backwater Bayou I still need to do. That's going to be on stream. Maybe some of my dungeons won't be on stream. Like, I'm talking like it might be 50 hours of gameplay or less that won't be streamed. Maybe. Hold on, let me make sure I'm... Maybe Locket. Maybe Locket, a lot of that will be off camera. Grinding out the materials for keys. So that probably doubles it, 100 hours. Blazes. Blazes would definitely be off stream. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to talk to chat. So that's a big one. Probably another 50 hours at least. So 150. I could do a lot of Kudra on stream, but it'd probably get old after a while. So let's call it another 20. So 170 hours. Yeah, that's about it. Like, maximum 200 hours of gameplay off camera, which I can knock out in like a month. So I would say we're pretty close to that point where I could finally, you know, calm the hell down and actually do things that are not SkyBlock in my life, including coding games. How do you drink your coffee? I don't like coffee. Ooh, SkyBlock level up. 462. Very good. Yeah, I don't like coffee. It tastes bad. It's bitter. And I don't want to, I don't know, make the drink more palatable, because doing that just adds calories. In general, I haven't had caffeine the past like 6 months. Like, I'm not even kidding. I have not. The only caffeinated beverage I think I've had in the past like 6 months is a single Coke Zero. I don't know. I'm chilling out now, but for like 4 months there, I had horrible anxiety. Like really, really bad anxiety, to the point where it feels like I'm having heart palpitations. Like, I could not just sit there and be calm. I was like, even now, I have little moments where it's like, oh, my heart rate's kind of high. Like, I just freaked out. So I kind of just quit caffeine, because I don't need to make it worse. Have you done the temple already? What do you mean? Would you say caffeine is an addiction? Caffeine is a substance. But yes, you can definitely be addicted to caffeine. You get headaches with withdrawals. Like, I've been through that. But, nah. What's your fig collection at? Oh, it's maxed. Let me enchant log. Let's see how far along we are with fig stones. I think that was 3. Am I dumb? Oh. Oh, this grind's gonna take freaking forever, dude. I need 24 and I have 3. Oh, no. This is gonna be a lot of foraging. 30, come to temple. Where? Where temple? What is the temple you speak of? Do I need my diver armor again? Probably. I should probably get Depth Strider. I'm guessing this is it. There's a Shellwise down here. Wrong spot. Oh. But there is a Shellwise if you're interested in that cave. Oh, for a second I thought I lost that. Oh my god, that would have sucked. So wait, where are we going? What is here? Whoa. Ancient ruins. Well, this is kind of cool. Almost died. What is this? What could this be? Let him fish brain it. Oh, you want me to discover what this is? There's candles. That's new. What is it? What do I do in here? I don't see anything in here. Is there a button? We took out the... Oh. Wait, can I move these? I can. Okay. I see what I need to do. I need to copy this pattern. Did I do it? I think I did it. Ah! This stupid gnat! It's driving me insane. Did I not do it? Oh! I think I did it. It doesn't indicate anything though. That's... Oh, did someone move that? I swear, one of you clicked that. I think that, nah, that was not me. Someone trolled. What was that? Starborn Temple. It's activated. You will now permanently gain the passive effect from its will. Visit the altar to become a benefactor for bonus effects. Oh. By donating to the Starborn, you will become a benefactor. Axes you throw are 25% larger and 25% faster. Grants 2x foraging fortune from the will bonus. Click to donate. What do I donate? Oh, it's coins. Oh, you need enchanted fig logs. Oh, so it's... I see. So it's like beacon fuel, kind of. This is my one day of it just to show it off. You donate it to the temple and receive its bonus for 1 day. Nice. What is my foraging fortune anyways? 380-ish. It's not that bad, right? 107 sweep. Oh, that's because... Hold on. I'm not wearing the right armor. That'll make it slightly better. Okay, 410 foraging fortune and 145 sweep. You'll have to learn to do the puzzle, the outside puzzle on your own. Pay the price to escape. That sounds ominous. What do you mean pay the price? Press the button. I don't know what you're talking about. What? Oh, that just toggles the door. You have to do a lamp puzzle to open temple? A lamp puzzle? Is it somewhere outside? There's a guy out here. Blub punch bulb lantern bulb. Blub blub bubble blub blub. Okay. So I have to punch the lamps. I don't have the oxygen for this. I know I'm wearing the wrong armor, but it's not gonna make a difference. Like, I just don't. I don't even see it. I'm gonna die. I think I'll do that later. I don't have the stuff. Put Depth Strider on your armor, please. Ugh, fine. There. Wand of Atonement doesn't work underwater? Oh. Was worth a shot. Okay. I think they changed the way that this works. Yeah, I can't click out of the search bar by clicking into the inventory. That is annoying. You used to be able to do that on alpha. For some reason, I have a bit of a headache. I don't know what's going on with that. Tux plus Reaper Mask. Do berries for more points? I'm not trying to get points in the Agatha contest. I'm just foraging, man. So, didn't somebody say that I should wait until 150 sweep for mangrove? Like, is this close enough? I kind of want to start doing mangrove trees now. I want those crafting recipes. Heard 600 for mangrove? Bruh. 600? What? That doesn't sound right. I have a feeling that's not even possible. 600. What? I would say 200. Ugh. My biggest concern, at least for right now, is just the insane amount of fig I need just to make the stupid armor set. Also, how do you get that? Someone said something about a dragon earlier. How do you get the jade dragon pet? That's what it's called. How does one acquire? SkyBlock XP. You need Agatha 5 first? Oh, so we're just not gonna worry about it then. That one we can wait. Oh, this is different. That's Forging Wisdom. Did I put that on the axe already? I did. Can you at least get 10k mangrove? Why? What's at 10k? The gem? Oh. Gives you the groovy reforge. Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to afford to make it, though. Lock it? Ooh, talisman. Ooh. Hold on. What's the vine do? Oh, it's a belt. Oh, that's not a talisman. It's a necklace. I'm so smart. I think it might not be the worst idea. Ooh. There's like 2 pieces of equipment I could go for that wouldn't be that horrible. I think I should at least get this. The locket. That seems easy. Yeah, let's get the locket. Just for a little bit of extra stats. The Reaper Pepper will be sometime in the next like month. I'm not really sure when. I have to catch up with all this new content, and I need to prepare myself mentally. That sounds funny, but I've had panic issues the past couple months. I really don't want to have a panic attack on stream. That would be bad. Mangrove trees are very annoying. It's hard to reach them. There's a new respiration talisman you get.
Inferno Apex drop one.
Oh, thank you for another 5, Mark Waffle. Ooh. Inferno Apex drop. Well, considering I got a pepper, and that's 3 times as common, in theory, mathematically speaking, if my odds are the same, then 3 times as long as it took for the pepper. But considering 1/3 of that already happened, 4 months? So probably at some point in the next 4 months, hopefully in the big 2025, I actually get an Apex drop. That would be content. I'd probably spend it on Flare. As much as maxing my pet menu would be kind of sick, I still don't have a Kudra legendary, so I think I'd get a Flare. Yeah, that's 25 XP. Do you have efficiency? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get like 2 pieces of equipment from mangrove trees. Like if I were to do recipe man, nope. Recipe mangrove. That is 36 crafts, and to make the locket. Ooh. Oh, look at that. We have it. We have the locket. This one's not going to happen for a while, but what about the vine? We need 1 enchanted sea loomies. and 60 more enchanted mangrove logs. So we got a little ways to go. But, no reforge, right? Is this best in slot for foraging, chat? Or is there a better one? Grippers are bad? Yeah. This is best in slot? They both are? Okay. We're going to use boosters then. So... I guess one of each for the new item. And this one, what is it missing? Wisdom? Nice. So that's 2 pieces of equipment that are maxed, well, ish. Best I can do for now. Okay, that's not bad. I don't think there's anything else I can get for now, so let's keep going with this. Let's keep breaking some mangrove trees. Yo, Hammer, thank you for the 1,000 bits on Twitch. I didn't see that. Sorry, my brain is like short-circuiting. On Twitch now, I had some spare bits. By the way, after grinding out my alloy and lock it, I'd be happy to help make those grinds go smoother if you need it. Might be down, setting up like lobbies with routes and stuff. It's not out of the question. Anyways, I'm gonna grab dinner with some friends now. Oh, I'll drop by later if you're still alive. Whoops, he's not here. Well, I hope he's enjoying his time doing that. Oh, I'm dumb. What? Oh, there we go. Break the branches first? I thought I did, but I'm dumb. I didn't see them. And 1TX Balloon, thank you for the 200 bits. Are you gonna update the texture pack? If anyone's willing to do that, I would give you shout out. I know it's not the best offer in the world. We might be able to arrange something else. You know what? VIP in the Twitch chat could be interesting. First person to do it. Then I'd feel bad, though, if, like, multiple people go for it. I don't know. I would feel really bad if someone put, like, 3 or 4 hours into that, and it turns out that they're not even the first. I don't know. An autograph. I've learned my lesson with shipping things. I promised Looter I would sign a desk mat. And it was a lot of money to ship. And even then, I have a new signature now. Hey, chat, you want to see something cool? Hold on, I have to get something I can lean on. You see this? Let's see if I can do it in front of the camera. Oh, it's dead. Hold on. Are you kidding me? My freaking pen died. I have another one. It's a Sharpie. That'll work. See this? That's my new signature. That's what I will do if people ask for it in person. I think it looks pretty cool. It's not bad, right? And you know I'm a YouTuber at heart when I have an actual signature for ThirtyVirus, but not for my real name. Looks cool. Yeah, I like it. I need a new mouse pad now with new signature. If I meet anyone at like an event like VidCon or whatever, then I'd be happy to give you one of those. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it looks cool and that's what matters. Is that scaffolding in your hotbar? Yes, this is 121. And there's a frog. And phantoms. And a bunch of other stuff. So you're going to Gamescom. For now, just VidCon is on my yearly events list, but a lot of people I know might be going to Vid Summit, so I'm considering it. I think at the end of the day, I need to just get back to recording and streaming on a regular basis so that the disposable income is like high enough to justify like a couple more trips a year. Because at the moment, I'm a little hesitant. Just because flights are expensive. Well, actually, flights aren't even expensive. It's the Airbnbs and the Ubering that's expensive. That's the problem. Like, you don't even want to know how much I spent on an Airbnb and, like, all the Uber rides to get to VidCon. I spent $200 on plane tickets, but, like, in Ubering alone, it was probably, if I had to put a number on it, like $250. And I still got a ride to the airport, like, at home. So that didn't even count. Totally fair. It's quite far as well. Yeah. But, you know, if I'm making, like, double what I'm making now, which is very doable if I actually just did my freaking job and played the game, then, perhaps... This isn't Mangrove, I am stupid. Are you planning on transferring away from BLC? No, because it's convenience, and as you saw, I was able to upgrade from 1.8.9 to modern version in like no time at all. It took no effort. The mods all just work. My configurations are mostly the same, if not identical. There are bugs, but I report them and they get fixed. I don't have to worry about maintaining my mod list or my mod folder. I don't have to worry about getting ratted. I don't see any reason to do anything else. Did they mention plans on moving the fabric? I mean, they were bought by Lunar, so I would not be surprised. But at the moment, we just don't know. I don't think even internally. I mean, I could ask. I'm sure that somebody might have an idea, but they also might be under NDA, so they probably won't tell me. Is it a badline issue or version issue? The, solver and experiment tables bugged? Yeah, that's one of the bugs. I already reported it. It's definitely a... Well, it works in 1.8.9 badline, but not modern version badline. There's a few little bugs. They're not that severe. Constantly having to update your new mod folder for every version is annoying. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is that, like... I'm not gonna like, ooh, SkyTill's just updated, I'm gonna go download it. Like, it's just so annoying. I don't want to deal with it. If they add auto route to BLC, I'll start adding it. I mean, I could just forward a very specific outline of what you want in the feature to Soupy, and he'd probably be like, yeah, sure. They're pretty chill over there. It's a hack? Oh. Whoops. See, chat, I don't cheat. I don't even know the names of them. I don't even know what the hacks are called. I'm that out of the loop. I mean, I'm down. It just makes Badline into a hack client. When did you start multi-streaming? Nice to see you on Kick. I mean, I did a couple Kick streams, like, back when I actually streamed, like, 6 months ago. But Not a lot. And now it's going to be a regular thing. I might actually also have to add Twitter to the list. Or X. Because I do actually have a following on there. It might not be the worst idea. If their streaming is good, which we've yet to see. I know Asmongold was talking to Elon Musk about it. I'm not sure what the update on that is. But if the platform is worthy, then I will multi-stream there. And I would be happy to. Because if I can actually profit from Twitter, that would be insane. I've kind of always wanted that. Wait until the leaves dissipate to mine the trunk. Oh, if you get the branches, the branch... If you get the branches, the leaves go away. Good... My god. Am I having a stroke? I can't freaking talk. English is hard, okay? It takes a lot of brain power to... to speak one language. I have no excuse, bro. I'm surrounded in people that know multiple languages, and English isn't even their first, and they talk more fluently than I do. It's embarrassing. It insists upon itself. It's a good meme, good meme. I love this song. It's a good song. Have you ever played with Fearless? Skyblock isn't really a game you play with people unless it's Dungeons or Kudra. And we are in very different parts of the game for that. So, well, not really so much Dungeons anymore. But he hates Dungeons, which so do I. I just know that Fezzi's gonna meme that moment forever. Or not forever, so badly with me not being able to talk. It's still happening. I would not want you in my dungeon party. Well, that's the other thing I was gonna say. Are you ever gonna collab with Aiken again? I mean, anything's possible. I mean... Has he been doing content for the new update? Probably. I wouldn't mind chilling in a VC. There's a lot of creators I haven't talked to in a long time in the Skyblock space. I should probably start like hopping into Creator Club VC every now and again. I'd like you to know that you're an indirect reason I'm learning to program. Thank you for the infinite headaches. I want compensation for the Tylenol. I always advocate for learning how to code. Even if you're not gonna like have it as a job, it's just so good for your brain. I know it's hard to see with me, but like I feel like logically I have a very solid basis of thought. I don't know. I'm really good at making systems, if that makes sense. I think logistically about everything. Then again, I might just be like that and was drawn to programming instead of programming granting that to me. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not as great as I'm making it sound. You're looking great nowadays, 30? Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. I'm actually just now starting another fitness journey, so in my eyes, I'm actually not, but I'll take the compliment. It hones your skill of thinking systematically. That is a much more elegant way to put it, yes. I think we can check and see if we have enough now. We might. Dreadwing campfire. Ooh, I have to finish breaking this tree. Go, 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 go. No. No. I'm gonna miss it. I'm too slow. Okay. That's a net. It's not a lasso. Stupid. I like how they just fall out of the sky the second you get them with the thing. There we go. 2 shards acquired. Apple juice or orange juice? Orange juice is so much better. It's not even a contest, bro. What's the point of apple juice? Like, what? Apples are so overrated, bro, in general. They're so overrated. I feel like when I eat orange juice, when I drink orange juice, it's like a special thing. It's like, wow, like I'm having almost a dessert right now. You drink apple juice and it's like, great, I just took in 100 calories for something slightly sweet. Like, boring. Waste of calories. I think most flavored drinks are overrated, honestly. Unless they have 0 calories, then I'm kind of about it. Like, Mountain Dew Baja Blast Zero is a gift to humanity. Although I can't really have it much anymore because caffeine. So. Ever heard of water? Yes. It's primarily what I drink. Whenever I go to a restaurant, I order water. Saves me a lot of money. Even though that's not the goal, it does. I have so many sticks. Stretching sticks. I don't know what to do with them all. Also, I'm running out of room. Alright, let's check up on the mangrove collection. Ooh. I think that's enough. I think we can make the vine now. Oh, we can't. We need to have an enchanted sea Lumi. How do you get that? Or better question, do I have the... I do have the recipe. So that means I can have it. Boom. That is another piece of foraging equipment acquired. I'm guessing also best in slot, which means I can immediately do this. Oh, we actually ran out of... Ah! I think we ran out of the foraging experience things. I'm forgetting the name. Boosters. So I guess for now we'll just do this. Dreadwing, where? Where is it? Where? Coordinates. It's dead. Okay. So all we need now is the grippers, I suppose, and then more boosters. So I'm just reading chat. He does look fit, though. I'm just wondering what kind of fitness he's starting doing. I could tell you exactly. Full body Monday, Wednesday, Friday workout regimen at the gym, the weights. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday calisthenics. And 7 days a week before all of that, I do a bike ride. That plus getting in my protein, 0.8 grams per pound of body weight per day, and keeping my calories in a deficit. That is the recipe for losing weight and maintaining the muscle I have while gaining just a little bit. I recognize if you're in a deficit, you're not going to build a lot of muscle, but you can build some, and that is the goal. I want to look at the collection so I have another goal, because we just kind of did it with the mangrove. Is there anything else that's interesting? Double enchanted mangrove thingy. Oh, 1TX Bloom. Thank you for the T1 sub. Oh, and the 100 bits. Would you prefer the pack to be 121.6 or 121.1? Whatever Hypixel supports are probably 0.6, right? Most likely. Oh, and you donated another 200 bits 20 minutes ago. My bad for not seeing that. Are you going to update the pack? Yes. I think I already said that earlier. I think I read that earlier. I'm just losing my mind. It's 0.5. Oh, okay. Interesting. Did you get any feathers? I got 2. From Gas Cloak, which is disappointing. But whatever. What is next goal? I keep forgetting. Maybe Pressure Talisman. Is there a point to even, like, using these? The bonbons? Or whatever, the lush lilac crap? Not really useful. Okay. What's Vine Sap? I'm about to get another collection. It's how you get a better lasso, I suppose. Interesting. So this is all hunting related. I'm guessing Tenderwood's the same way. Yeah, the hunt traps. I kind of want another talisman. So perhaps I go for Loomies. I have a deep root, so I could, in theory, do it. Isn't there another... These phantom noises are driving me insane. Wasn't there another talisman that I could craft that I haven't so far? From the update? Wasn't here. It was a fishbowl. Yeah. I don't have one of these, do I? Let's make 100% certain I don't have a fishbowl. I have the Mangrove Talisman, Soul Campfire. I do not. Wait, hold on. I saw something that looks similar. No. Okay. I think we should make that then. Let's get the fishbowl. Also, it increases the odds of fishing a rare shard by 30%. That doesn't even sound bad. Yeah. Okay. How do you make medium fishbowl? I need one more fig stone. Ooh, do I go for that or do I go for the armor first? Ooh, now I'm conflicted. I love talismans. Talismans are great. I should probably be responsible and save up for the armor. Yeah, that's what Looter's saying. Fine. I'll just recon what I have. And then we'll put it away. Another talisman. 5 skyblock XP, not bad. I could use the warp back. if that's possible. Assuming there even is a party still. Actually, I don't... Get one armor piece at a time? Probably. So if I get 4, I should immediately get the boots. Is there a full set bonus? No. If you get chill kills, don't recom the rune blade. Use auto recom. Oh, will enough of them drop where I could do that? Okay. What other collections? Maybe I should upgrade my hunt trap? It takes fig logs, though. I say that I grind out one more double enchanted fig tree and then craft the boots. And then I think I'm going to call it a stream. It's a bit shorter of a stream than last time, but I am planning on doing more of them, so that should hopefully make up for it. I can't stream tomorrow, though, because I'm going on that date, and I'm also going to... I know this is going to sound crazy. A club where they're serving alcohol. Oh, boy. I don't know if I'm actually going to partake in that part, but I'm going to be going out to the city. It's going to be interesting. I'm not going to say which club, because I don't want to be followed. That'd be the weirdest experience ever. Imagine being a content creator, and then you, like, have alcohol, get drunk, and then a fan meets you. I feel like that'd be bad. I feel like that would be not really a good look, would it? I mean, I compose myself pretty well anyways, but still. I'll make very clear, that's only happened one time ever. Not the fan meetup part, the drunk part. Again, I'm not a big fan of alcohol, really. Oh, hello. Imagine being a Minecraft YouTuber and a fan confronts you at a club. I mean, that would be kind of funny, not gonna lie. I never have a negative reaction to getting recognized. Like, for me, just the fact that someone, like, even knows who I am and randomly saw me, just like how statistically insane that is, it always makes me feel really... It's like almost the same feeling as an RNG drop in SkyBlock. It's like, oh my god, no way. Like... I don't know. It happened a couple times during VidCon. I was always super happy. Had a fun conversation with one guy. I forgot his name, unfortunately, but he had me... He pulled out his phone, went on Skycrypt, and was like, hey, what should I do next to my profile? And I was like, oh. Just standing there in line, like, reviewing a profile. That was fun. But no, I always like it. It's a cool experience.
How dare 30Fitness have a social life? This is not an accurate depiction of the average SkyBlock player. Anyways, last dono of the night. Have a good stream.
Thank you for the 5 again, Mark Waffle. This is true. Hey, maybe I could represent the SkyBlock community learning how to be social. I'll guide you through the process. And then together we can all figure it out. The pipeline is get to endgame and then go outside. I shall sleep. Have fun, 30. See you, Rexu. Yeah, as soon as we get that last double enchanted log, I think I'm gonna call it for the night. And then probably eat some dinner. I'm pretty hungry. I was just checking my heart rate. It's 78 at the moment. Just very normal and good. But you never know with the anxiety. How many calories have I had so far today? 655. I should probably eat. What does anxiety feel like, if you don't mind sharing your perspective? Okay. I feel like it's different for everybody, but I'll explain my experience. So, I'm going to probably make a video talking about this, but TLDR, I abused THC to be able to tolerate many hours of SkyBlock over about a year and a half. And I decided it was becoming a problem, so I stopped. Roughly, let's skip to, what was it, a week? I think it was a week. So day 7 of withdrawal. Imagine just sitting there and you start to notice that you could feel your heartbeat. And normally, just living life, you know, usually you don't feel your own heartbeat unless you're like really trying to focus on it, right? Like sometimes sensory deprivation tanks or chambers with no sound, like you'll start to hear your heartbeat. But when the anxiety starts to creep in, you just feel it. You can't ignore it. It's just there. Like the dun 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 dun. Like you always, you feel it, you hear it. And sometimes you start to wonder, like, was that heartbeat a little too much? Was that, like, it felt kind of intense. Like, was that a hard heartbeat? Like, is it trying more than it should right now? And then you start to get worried, like, is something wrong? Am I having an episode or something? Is my heart struggling? And then the heart rate starts to go up. And then you're like, oh, I'm just sitting in a chair right now. My heartbeat is 110. That's not normal. That's bad. And then you look up and you try to ignore it, but of course you can't, because you can't get it out of your freaking head. You can feel the heartbeat. You can hear the heartbeat. You look back down and now it's 120. And now you're like, oh, no, that's not good at all. You stand up, you start to pace. And then it goes to 130, 140, 150, and then you start to really freak out, and you're like trying to like calm yourself down, like deep breaths. You try to sit down and it just doesn't. It's still like 130, 140, like sitting down. Sorry if I'm triggering people with anxiety, by the way. But anyway, that kept going until at one point I was at 186 heart rate. And then I called an ambulance. I actually thought I was going to have a heart attack. And some version of that lingers with me to this day. Even right now, as I say all that, 100 BPM, just sitting here. It feels so bad. I hate it. And once you actually go into a full-on panic attack, then you start to lose control of your breathing. Your skin gets clammy. You start to get sweaty on your hands. And God. I hate it so much. Never experienced this in my entire freaking life. Imagine living through 27 years of life and then this starts happening. And as an adult, you're just like, oh, I'm gonna die. Like, and that high heart rate will last anywhere for me, anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour. And then when I finally come out of it, I just uncontrollably start crying. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's my experience, and it is horrifying. Like, oh God, dude. I feel for people that have anxiety disorders unassisted, no substances, because what the hell? It's terrible. It's this feeling of impending doom, like you think you're gonna die. Like at any moment your heart's just gonna stop. Like sometimes if I'm trying to sleep and I feel like a needlessly hard heartbeat, like intense heartbeat, not even like the rate of how fast it's beating, just like a boom. It's like, oh, like you feel that and you're like, what was that? And then it's like, and then there's like a gap after it and it's like, did my heart just stop? Like, oh, it's one of the worst experiences I've ever had, and it continues a little bit, but I've been slowly learning how to deal with it. And I've been told I've gotten a CT scan of my heart and my chest. I've gone through multiple EKGs. I've talked to doctors. I've had multiple hospital visits, and everybody's telling me it's all in my head. So, like, I don't have AFib. It's just very scary. Thank you so much. My previous perspective on anxiety was from Inside Out 2. I haven't seen that one, but that's my experience. I don't really know how accurate that is with everyone else's anxiety. Can't confirm yes or no. Is that a panic disorder thing? What I experience? Is that what real panic anxiety is like? Or is that something else? There we go. 128 enchanted fig. Almost there. Can confirm. It may sound insensitive, but why can't you reassure yourself? Oh, that's fine. You don't have to worry about that. I like to look at these things very scientifically, right? Like, that's a good question. Like, why can't I reassure myself, right? Like, you would think, all the doctors told me everything's in my head. It's fine. Your scans are normal. Your heart's strong, even. I've been told I have an athlete's heart, and not in the bad way where it's a big heart. It's just a very good one. So, like, why can't I reassure myself? That's a great question. I don't know. There's like a piece of me that thinks I permanently broke something and no one could find it. It's probably not the case, but like I can't shake that feeling. And I think that's just what anxiety is all about. I feel like if you look at your heart rate, it goes up no matter what. That's why I formed a strategy like midway through withdrawal, where if I really want to know my heart rate, what I'll do is I'll hover my finger over the spot where it shows the in real time heartbeat, and I'll look at the graph throughout the day. And then I'll be reassured, oh, for the past half an hour, my heart rate's been pretty normal. It's definitely something for me as well. Mine shot up to 185 once just standing in the kitchen when suddenly it hits. I know, dude. I feel very fortunate that I've only had like 2 panic attacks. The second one was while I was driving, bro. Imagine that. I was driving, the panic attack hits, I'm freaking out while trying my best to follow the street laws, whatever. Oh yeah, and I was running out of gas. I genuinely was like 2 miles away from running out of gas on top of that. So I tried doing that thing. I saw a clip from BoJack Horseman that was like, count all the objects in your environment of the same color. List random objects in your environment. Like, I tried that stuff and it kind of held me over until I got to the actual place I needed to go, which was a car repair place because a neighbor hit my car when I was parked. I'm not going to get into that, but I drove there for the repair, and as soon as I sat down again, like the uncontrollable, just bawling my eyes out as soon as I walked in, and this sweet lady was there, this representative of the car repair place, and she taught me how to deal with it because she has like a son that has anxiety, and told me to like go to the bathroom, splash cold water on my face, and that helped a lot. But like, damn, dude, I felt so like useless in that moment. It's bad. I'm experiencing the same thing. Even went to a cardiologist. She said that she said I have the medic book. What? ECG, yet I still panic and think my heart will suddenly stop. Yeah, dude. Oh. Yeah, cold water on the face really freaking helps, dude. Like, it was almost instantaneous. But anyways, enough about that. I don't want to give people panic attacks, but it is nice to confide in chat and have them relate. Because, man, never gone through that in my entire life. And I thought I knew a lot of things, but man, I guess a part of me feels fortunate to have been through it a few times, because now if someone I know is going through it, I know exactly what to do to help them. It's like I need to get them to sit down and then tell them to start counting, get some cold water, get a bottle of water to drink, splash some on their face, or have them splash it on their face. Get a cat, hug a cat. A lot of animals, especially like cats, will recognize when you're freaking out, and if they're good ones, they'll actually want to support you and like jump in your arms and like purr and all that, trying to calm you down. My two cats do that. They're very sweet. Hug but don't suffocate. Well, yeah. I pray I never experienced that. Sorry you had to. Dude. Some people, again, go through it by default, and I feel so bad. But, like, I guess it is a skill, learning to deal with it. They did prescribe me Xanax, though, on a use-as-needed basis. And even though I only had the 2 panic attacks, I think there were 2 other times when one was coming on, but I took it. They only gave me a 0.5 milligram, like, tiny dose. I'm well aware of the addiction potential of benzos, and I'm not going to go anywhere near a high dose of that stuff or any regular basis. But like, ugh. I've only taken it twice ever. Just to save myself from a panic attack twice. Two separate times. Emotional support frog. Yeah, I don't know if a frog is going to do much. Yeah, glad to say there are no substances that have a grip on me right now. 0. I could get lost in the woods somewhere for 3 months and not have withdrawals of anything. Not even caffeine. If you're in that spot right now, you better appreciate it, because man, it is not fun to rely on something like that. Especially if the alternative is panic attacks. 1130 just throws random real-life wisdom. I feel almost obligated once I've learned a lesson like that to explain. Because it's like, if I could stop people from suffering for months just by telling them a thing, like, of course I would say something. Maybe food withdrawal. What's up, Super Cow? Bye, funny man. Love from India. Good luck on date. Oh, thank you. Have a good one. Hope you had a good day. Oh, I was confused for a second with that. Let's check up on our collection. Ah, we have done it. It is time. It is time to make the boots. So what's the benefit here? It has 6 sweep, 30 foraging fortune, and a gemstone slot, as opposed to the... okay, it's the same sweep as the canopy. Okay, that is quite... and there was no fortune on canopy, so this is a good upgrade. There it is. And it has a gemstone slot, so we can get even more fortune. Oh, that means I have to mine more citrine to unlock the slot. Oh. Unless I'm lucky and they didn't put a cost on it. Nope, they did. Okay. Alright, forging fortune booster and sweep. And then, I mean, we should unlock the slot, but honestly, I think I'm just going to do that tomorrow. And then we could put the canopy sandals away. I guess I'll put them here for now. What's your second favorite game? Minecraft. My first is Fallout New Vegas. Museum? You need the full set for museum. Well, I guess we accomplished our goal for the stream. I guess next stream, day after tomorrow maybe. I guess we can go for helmet. And then maybe a few other crafts. I might do some off-camera fig foraging because it's just a lot. So that might not be the worst idea, actually, now that I think about it. Because I think any other progression won't happen other than foraging levels at this point. Oh, let's, while we're here. Oh, speaking of progression. Yeah, hold on. We got a few things we can upgrade now. 30 sweep. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to go eat. And then perhaps a little bit of off-camera fig stuff. Perhaps. Not a lot. Just enough for another armor piece or two. Did you get Heart of the Forest 4? No. No, I did not. But we're probably also going to get that with what I was saying. Okay. Get the enchantment from Agatha. Oh, hold on. What enchantment? Enchantment? Where? Might as well get a crow shard now that I think about it. Why not? You bought crow. Can I buy more? Shards. Boom. Another 2 SkyBlock XP. There we go. You need more contests? Oh, it's milestone 4 for the enchant. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, chat. I think that was a fun stream. I had a good time. As always, thank you for all the donos. And it was a nice conversation today. I think, I don't know. This is one of those where I'm going to watch it back and see what most people said. Because when you're in content mode, it's hard to read all the chat. And I'm curious what people think. But, yeah. Yeah, it's been fun. Alright, let's find someone to raid on Twitch. But for everyone else, see you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. That was the most disjointed outro ever. See you, YouTube and Kick. Bye.